My dears, really good question that I got from Emily, and I'd actually gotten a similar question from Joy as well. And that is around like, what if you don't know what your big scary goal is? Or you feel like you can't quite articulate it. You're not exactly sure what's going on there. And first of all, one, that is completely normal. And I love that you're asking the question and being curious about it because curiosity is usually the best place we can start anything. And I have came up with 5 ideas actually as to how you might be able to get more clear on that, if not be able to articulate it. And more importantly, that you can start being curious and explore in a direction that would be meaningful or satisfying to you. So, first question you could ask yourself is, when is it that you feel most alive? When are you feeling like, oh, like this is what I'm supposed to be doing on the planet? This is what life's all about. This is what's going on. Are you with other people? Are you traveling? Are you on a stage? Are you performing? Like, what is happening that really lights you up and has you feeling amazing? Notice what is going on there, okay? Because the clue to your big scary goal, I'm almost certain, has to do with when you feel most alive. Okay. Number 2, who are your heroes? Who, when you think about, humans in the world, who is doing something that you really admire, that's really inspiring to you, and who you aspire to be like? Because what they are doing in the world is likely a very good clue as to what would be a great big scary goal for you to pursue. Number 3, what would make you feel super proud and accomplished? And this may not be like the big, giant, scary goal of your life, though it could be, but just something that if you were to reach that goal or to make really significant progress, you would feel like a badass. And you would be like, yes, I am winning life. Look at what I just did. That could be a big, scary goal for you. Number 4, this is actually a tool that I've created that can be very helpful in narrowing your focus as far as what goals would be worthwhile for you. And certainly that includes a big scary goal. And that relates to what it is that you're here to do, your purpose for making progress on the planet. And I created a tool that I call Human Light Types. If that sounds weird, it's fine because I made it up, and that's why you probably haven't heard of it. It refers to a series of 9 different distinctions, 9 different light types, 9 different ways that human beings can bring light into the world and essentially fulfill their purpose. And you can go to mapyourprogress.com and take the quiz. You can also see the 9 different light types. I will go ahead and post the link in the comments here where you can go take that quiz. And if the result of the quiz resonates with you and you feel like, yes, that is me, that's exactly who I am, wonderful. That often happens. And sometimes it doesn't. It's like, yeah, I can see that. If it doesn't feel like 100% yes, then I would strongly recommend that you go through the other 9 light types. If you go to mapyourprogress.com/lights, which I will link below, then you can see the summary of the 9. And when you can zone in on what purpose there is for your progress, what type of light you are here to bring in the world, it can make it a lot easier to start to narrow your big scary goal. And in the case of Joy, I think you had identified with the flashlight. And based on what you were describing to me, I said, oh, that reminds me of a human flashlight, which is one of the 9 light types. And so for flashlights, for example, big scary goals would be around taking adventures, going into something totally unknown. Often it literally involves going outside or traveling, but to be able to go well outside of your comfort zone and what you know in pursuit of something that is meaningful to you, and especially being able to report back to other people and help inspire or educate or illuminate things that they don't know about. That is the essence of a flashlight and their purpose. So when you figure out what kind of light type you are, that can be super helpful. And again, honing in on what that might look like for you. And then the last thing is, what do you want 10 years from now? When you think about the life it is that you want, and Emily, I can completely understand that, you're in grad school and that may not be real clear, but just go with whatever feels true right now. It is perfectly fine for you to not know exactly what's going to happen. None of us know exactly what's going to happen, even if we think we do. But just to go with from where you can see right now, 10 years, where would you like to be? What would you like to be doing? Because often clever brain, that part of our brain that doesn't want us growing, doesn't want us making progress, will create a whole logic as to how it's going to take 10 years for us to be in a position to be able to do what it is we really want. So if you think about your, say, 10-year goal, even 20-year goal, what does that look like? Because that also very likely holds a key to what your big scary goal is. And in my experience, our big scary goals can be a lot closer than our clever brain wants us to believe is possible. Okay? So if any other thoughts on this or any more questions that are similar to this, please comment below. Let me know, and I'm so happy to answer them. All right, dears.